Hey everybody, welcome to day 330 of Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. It is Sunday, May 4th, 2025, and we met our sales goal today. Last week, I did the accounting earlier today. We did not meet our sales goal for last week, which was, as I said, to be expected because I was traveling doing the best I can. But hey, today is a good day. It's going to be a great week. It will feel good to get back in the swing of things. Tonight, we have our Reseller Reset, which we do every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern in our Patreon group for some of our members, where we just get together, we go through our schedules. And guys, I am going to be time blocking. Yes, I'm getting those time blocks on my schedule because it's going to be a great week, but it's also going to be a challenging week. We have book club tomorrow night. I have a lot of listing to do, a lot of inventory, putting all those things away and assigning them a shelf and an inventory space that I listed while I was gone. This is a process I really have not done before. So, going to put a time block in for that and just make sure that I get back right in the swing of things this week and right back on track and get all of the shipping done. I think I'm not going to look it up right now. Last count were about 62 items to ship. I'm sure it's a little bit higher now. I've been gone for a couple hours. So that's going to be a challenge. My son is coming home, so he should be here, I think, in a couple hours, maybe in an hour or so. I was thinking about training him to ship, but I just don't think I have the energy. You guys know he helps me a lot. He works as my virtual assistant while he's at school and does all of the cross listing. He also built my website, but shipping, I think it's going to take a little while. There's so many little idiosyncrasies in shipping based on the different platforms and priority versus ground advantage versus media mail. It's not something you can easily build a flow for. And it's not quick and easy to train somebody. Never mind the actual physical packaging of items and what it takes to ship breakables and what the safest way to do that is. Yeah, there's just a lot. Maybe I'll just record a whole reseller reflection on shipping. Once I get him trained, he can talk about the process and how I did. That is not a strong suit of mine, training people. I tend to have a more difficult time explaining things to people. So it'll probably be challenging on both our parts. Hopefully we'll still be family at the end of it. Not sure. So what I wanted to talk about tonight is emotional doppelgangers. All right. So I had the interesting experience while I was away to meet someone and have a conversation with them that was an extremely similar personality type to my own. And it was definitely an eye-opener for me. So I don't meet many people that have a similar personality type to me. It's more unusual than not. And because I'm definitely introverted, like I'm not going to go out and seek people out to have a conversation with, the chances of meeting them and having a conversation are very rare. But this did happen. And it was just very interesting to be on the other side of like almost having a conversation with myself, because they were asking very similar questions to what I would have asked and just like went really deep really fast. And I just thought, oh my gosh, this is what it's like to have a conversation with me. And while it was a fantastic conversation, I'm just so it just tickled me. It was great. But I thought, this is not for everyone. I kind of get it now. I kind of get it. Like where it was great for us to have the conversation because we both had the same, tendencies and wanted to know the same type of things. Probably I've learned that being on the other side of a conversation with me can be a little difficult when I try to engage in small talk, not my strong suit at all. And I get sometimes why people look uncomfortable. One of the things about being a more intuitive person is you can easily read when people don't like you, when they're not interested in what you are saying. It's a blessing and a curse, I guess. When somebody likes you and when somebody doesn't like you. And when I start to get those signals, maybe I could ease up a little bit, right? If somebody's not enjoying the conversation or they are obviously uncomfortable, maybe I can ease up and just go, because this job does have its social moments where I do need to network and small talk and all of those good things. So I think that no, I know that I can at least read those signals and adjust the conversation, adjust what I'm talking about, and just, keep it surface, keep it simple. And yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about. It is nothing that profound, but it was just so interesting. I wanted to know if anybody else has had a similar experience. Um, and being an introvert and intuitive, if you have had the experience of talking to somebody with a similar personality type and kind of what that was like. I mean, it was fantastic, but it was also very eye-opening. All right, guys, have a great night. I will see you on day 331 of Reseller Reflections. Night, night.